Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here. A couple of our big headlines for the day. A new women's basketball head coach at MSU has some local ties. We've got the details on that. Plus, we have a recap of this morning's State of the City address, and HB 15 will now allow 15-year-olds in Kentucky to drive. The details on that as well. Sam Ryan in the Weather Center. And of course, Michael Watkins is here today with your sports report. That's all Live at 5. But first, in our big story of the day, optimistic was the mood at today's State of the City address held by the City of Richmond and the Richmond Chamber of Commerce. Update on the city's financial standings, business sector, and ongoing renovation projects were shared by Mayor Robert Blythe. And with a recap of the event, here's WBON TV's Gage Hill.
Local leaders and business owners of Richmond were all in attendance for this morning's State of the City address. The event was part of the Richmond Chamber of Commerce's Business at Breakfast series and featured a keynote address by Mayor Robert Blythe. While the mayor was at the podium, he provided a snapshot of the city's current financial standings. Blythe stated that as of June 30th, 2024, the current general fund cash balance sits at $28.26 million. The city was able to operate fiscal year 2024 below budget, and the contingency fund, often referred to as the rainy day fund, ended the year with $23.35 million. This reserve fund is used for unexpected costs. Additionally, the city received approximately $9.52 million in funds from the American Rescue Plan Act, designated as revenue replacement. These ARPA funds were committed towards several projects, including parks and recreation, public safety, infrastructure, initiatives for the unhoused, and health-related COVID-19 management. The city's Small Business and Economic Development Coordinator, Carrie Hensley, reported that Richmond had seen major growth in its business sector. New companies such as Menards, Nothing Bundt Cake, and Five Below all saw store openings in 2024, while locally owned businesses like Millstone Social and Blue Stallion Brewing have added their presence to the downtown area. Several ongoing projects also received updates during the address, including the Regional Sports Complex, which is in its final stage of development, and the Sidewalk Refurbishment Project. City crews have completed work on the western portion of Main Street recently, and now the east side of the city is slated to receive similar renovations. Among the upcoming projects discussed by Mayor Blythe was the announcement of plans for a new Richmond Police Department facility. Per city officials, final designs of this building are currently being reviewed, and Mayor Blythe showcased some of these designs during the State of the City address. The illustration showed the size increase compared to the department's current office. City officials say this is an accommodation for the recent population growth Richmond has seen in recent years. Toward the end of Mayor Blythe's speech, he shared drawings of the future community park, which will honor Dr. Martin Luther King. These drawings were a result of a challenge set forth by the mayor in 2024, and they were created by two teen center youths. Reporting for WBON Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage, for that story. Lots of exciting things happening right here in Richmond. Well, Morehead State University has tapped a Richmond native to lead their women's basketball program. Ashton Feldhouse was officially announced as the 13th head coach in the program's history on Monday. Feldhouse has strong Kentucky roots, and her local ties run deep. Her father, Alan Feldhouse, is the head coach of the Madison Central High School boys basketball team, and her mother, Karen, coaches the Madison Central cheerleading squad. Before taking the reins at Morehead State, Feldhouse gained valuable experience as a top assistant and associate head coach at Eckerd College in Florida, and most recently served as head coach at Missouri Western. Morehead State Athletic Director Kelly Wells praised Feldhouse as a proven winner and a rising star in the coaching profession. He highlighted her Kentucky connections, experience in the Ohio Valley Conference, and extensive recruiting network as key factors in her hiring. Feldhouse is eager to build a championship-level program that the Morehead State community can be proud of, saying, "I look forward to building something special and continuing to honor the rich tradition at MSU." Congratulations there. Well, a Danville woman will spend 7 years in prison after pleading guilty to second-degree manslaughter in a deadly Pulaski County crash. 20-year-old Kaylee Dismuke appeared in court Monday, where she waived her sentencing hearing. The The crash occurred in October of 2024 when Dismuke, driving a Jeep Wrangler, rear-ended a moped driven by Dino Collins on US 27 and East Frog Hollow Road. Collins was taken to a hospital, but tragically he did not survive. The court's decision mandates that Dismuke serve at least 85% of her 7-year sentence before she is eligible for parole. Residents of Lee County affected by recent disasters now have a new resource for assistance. A disaster recovery center has opened its doors to help. The center is located at the Happy Top Park Community Center on Happy Top Road in Beattyville. It's open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. running through this Friday, March the 28th. Officials are urging those seeking assistance to come prepared. You'll need a current phone number, your disaster time and current addresses, your social security number, and a list of damages, banking information for direct deposit if desired, and your insurance details. The center is a crucial step in the recovery process for Lee County residents, providing direct access to resources and support. Well, big news for Kentucky teens. Governor Andy Beshear has signed House Bill 15 into law, immediately lowering the age for a driver's permit from 16 to 15. This change is effective immediately thanks to an emergency clause in the bill, which aims to expand transportation options for Kentucky's youth. While it's now technically legal, it's advisable to check with your local driver's license office for specific application procedures. Governor Beshear announced the signing on social media, even adding a lighthearted video from his own kids' eagerness to help him sign that bill. Before signing, he offered a word of caution to new drivers. To all the 15-year-olds out there, drive safe. The governor emphasized the practical benefits of the new law, stating it will help working families manage their busy schedule by providing an extra driver in the household. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Got lots more news coming up, including going to take a look at that forecast. Sam, coming up next in the Weather Center.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mamoot Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mamoot Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
When it comes to having someone work on our homes, you need someone you can trust. Someone who will get the job done the right way and be with you throughout the entire process. At Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, they will meet with you and explain what needs to be done. They won't take advantage of you during your time of need and offer free roof inspections, water damage cleanup, water remediation and restoration, plus more services. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Online at KentuckyRoofWorks.com and on Facebook. There when you need us.
Welcome back to Alive at 5. We've got Sam in the Weather Center going to take a look at that forecast.
Hi, thank you, and welcome everybody. We're dealing with a little bit of cloud cover out here. We have sunshine in the southwestern part of the state and a few showers on our doorstep. That has been trickling through. This is riding the jet stream. There's a certain area of the jet stream when we look at the winds aloft that can produce a little lift, and that's what we're getting out of this. A lot of it not reaching the ground, so it's only looking at a tenth of an inch or less. This whole wave is moving out, going into the overnight. There's a little ripple on the backside. We can see up here. This is Tuesday at 7 p.m., and so this may drift through tomorrow. Maybe a drip or two. Really not expecting much with that. The bigger changes arrive Thursday. We have a warm front that's going to approach from the west, start warming us up. We'll get a couple showers and storms off that Thursday night. And a better chance, though, with the surface low starting to track closer to us going into Friday. And again, Sunday, we could have a couple rounds of storms. And the Sunday setup looks to favor the chance of at least of severe storms, including some rotating storms. So all hands on chip on deck. We're going to watch the potential there for some strong storms going into Sunday. Sunday's the day to watch. And there's that little baby ripple moving through on our Wednesday afternoon. Here's the slight risk of severe weather already highlighted over multiple states going into Sunday. It could be an active afternoon out here, so we'll kind of keep an eye on that. We'll look at low temperatures out the door on our Wednesday. A pretty quiet start. We'll top or drop down to the upper 30s, low to mid 50s for daytime highs. Let's get over to the 7-day forecast so you can see the beautiful weather expected Thursday, the warm front moving in Thursday night. Highs right around 70 or low 70s. Chance at a couple storms out here, mainly Friday morning. So most of Friday should be okay. And then again, Saturday, and going into Sunday. Sunday's the active day with a cold front coming through. We're going to have to watch that.
Thanks, Sam. Looking forward to Thursday. That's looking pretty good. A lot of rain there in that forecast. Of course, you can check that out anytime on our website, WBONTV.com. You can also check it out on our Facebook page. A moving tribute took place in Danville yesterday afternoon as residents lined the streets to honor fallen U.S. Army soldier Chaz McGowan. The Casey County native's body was escorted home with Kentucky State Police leading the procession. McGowan, who was serving on active duty in Germany, passed away earlier this month. The procession began after a ceremony at the Louisville International Airport where McGowan family and Fort Knox Honors team were present. The outpouring of support from the Danville community demonstrated the deep respect for McGowan's service and sacrifice. Funeral arrangements are being handled by McKinney Brown Funeral Home in Liberty. Well, Congressman Andy Barr took to the phone lines this week, hosting his first town hall of 2025. He connected with constituents to address key issues on their minds and to give an update from Washington, D.C. Barr opened the quarterly town hall with a focus on the economy. He stated that they are tackling the debt and will grow the economy by unleashing domestic energy. He emphasized a return to an energy-dominant strategy to boost investor confidence and lower costs. A hot topic for many Kentuckians, the bourbon industry, Barr highlighted President Trump's support, stating that President Trump is fighting for American whiskey, so it's the first choice for consumers everywhere. The congressman plans to hold his next town hall in the coming quarter, continuing his outreach to the people of Kentucky. A Manchester woman is facing serious charges after she allegedly set multiple fires near a private property in Clay County. The Clay County Sheriff's Office responded to a call on March the 19th where a witness reported 40-year-old Janelle Hoskins was burning the woods down on Bells Fork Road. Upon arrival, deputies learned Hoskins had trespassed onto the witness's property despite clear no trespassing signs and started several fires before leaving. The witness confirmed Hoskins did not have permission to be on the land. Hoskins was later arrested on Bells Fork Road. She's now charged with third-degree arson, second-degree criminal trespassing, and first-degree wanton endangerment. She is currently being held in the Clay County Detention Center. In Frankfort, a settlement has been reached in the federal lawsuit filed by a woman against a former police detective. Reportedly, the suit filed by Kimberly Myers in the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Kentucky alleges civil right violations, battery, and malicious prosecution by former officer Larry Gus Curtis. Additional defendants include the city of Frankfort and its former police chief. The suit stems from an incident that occurred on July 7th of 2023. Footage from police body cam showed Curtis entering Myers' residence without a warrant. When Myers asked about the warrant, Curtis said he did not have one and forced his way into the home, which resulted in an injury to Myers' foot. During a previous hearing, Franklin County District Court Judge Kathy Minow reportedly noted some discrepancies between the body camera footage and Curtis's written citation. The inconsistencies ultimately led Minow to dismiss all charges against Myers. After reviewing the body cam footage multiple times, thinking surely to goodness I've missed something, the judge stated, it instead became glaringly apparent to me that Mr. Curtis had zero respect for the Constitution, for which he took an oath to swear and to uphold. The settlement agreement, according to our media partner LEX18, indicates that Myers will receive $350,000 from Curtis and the city of Frankfort. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news, including taking a look at the sports with Michael Watkins. That's up next.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 News Team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings, and log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. count on WBON TV 9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Suits for Seniors has become a huge event for EKU sports fans and to get out and celebrate the football program. The event itself goes toward raising money for custom suits for EKU football players. And last night, the head coach, Walt Wells, joined the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show to talk about how this event became such a fun time for everyone. With this and more from the local sports world, here's Michael Watkins with today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report.
First 2 years at Arlington, last year at Chenault Vineyards.
Right.
That's where it'll be again this year at Chenault Vineyards. And, man, it was a great event last year. You guys obviously outgrew what Arlington could kind of supply for you. Chenault Vineyards kind of helped take that thing over, and last year was so much fun. The silent auction, everything that you guys do. And it starts kind of, I guess, that day with the reverse not reverse raffle. What do you call it?
It's a $10,000 reverse raffle.
Well, you do the thing with the athletes, though, too, during the day.
Oh, the reverse job fair.
That's right.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct.
That's kind of what gets the party started.
Well, that's what it's for. All right. So Cup the Collar downtown. They do a great job of fitting our kids in custom fit suits, custom fit shirts. So we buy 2 shirts, a suit, a belt, and some socks and a tie. And we let them do the shoes because I'm not getting into that war. and so, each graduating person gets that. So that gives them a leg up on having the ability to wear that suit when they go on interviews. Like some of them wear them to, unfortunately, funerals, but they go, some of them go to formals, some of them go to this. And they have that suit, and it gives them a little pride, and it's fit to them because, some of these guys are built and cut real well, and some of them are just massive human beings. And
that you can't just go
get it off the rack.
Dillard's,
and if it does, it doesn't fit great. So you got to get it. You either got to get it taken in, or you wear it baggy, or you wear it too tight. And so, matter of fact, Zach walking across right there has got one.
Dak Allen, who's the salesman here.
Dak Allen, who's the salesman here, he got one.
I can't imagine Peyton Collins.
Peyton's just getting his right now, and so I just think it's a great opportunity to send them back. Now, they've gone through, the juniors and seniors have gone through 3 weeks of resume and interview training.
Okay.
So then the day of the event, which is April the 25th, which is a Friday, we'll do at noon in the Erdman Center, we'll do a reverse job fair where they present themselves any way they want to. Old resume, portfolio, computer, digital, whatever they do. And we'll have about 25 to 30 companies come and interview them. We haven't really changed the price for 4 years, and some of the expenses have grown, and the event has grown. It's been a sellout the last 3 years, and we felt like we can push the envelope a little bit and try to continue. Remember, it's a cause.
Yeah.
It's not just a one-time event. You're helping EKU football, but you're also helping these young men out.
Yeah.
And none of that goes to pay salaries or none of that. Or
this is not a $10 ticket for a band and food and all that fun.
That's right.
It is a fundraiser.
It is a fundraiser, and that's I don't try to I appreciate what everybody does because we have genuinely great support here, and we have to continue to do that, and we have to reach other people and bring them in, and this is one way. The good thing is a lot of former players come back because it's the night before the spring game, and so we have them around, and we just try to make it a fun atmosphere that everybody can enjoy.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Holland Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Holland Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Holland Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay. When Holland Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond, call 859-626-7695 for Holland Sons Auto Care.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels. Is it here? Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. The Madison County Sheriff's Office has announced the sentencing of a man accused of producing child pornography. 61-year-old Jeffrey Hidley of Columbus, Ohio, was sentenced Friday to 22 years in prison for the production of child pornography, according to his plea agreement. Law enforcement learned that the victim of a known series of child sexual abuse imagery was located in the Eastern District of Kentucky. The images were originally shared on a Russian-based image sharing website in May of 2013 and then distributed worldwide. Based upon the pictures of the offender and the account information of the individual that posted the images, law enforcement identified Headley as the person responsible for creating the images. Headley admitted to producing the images of the victim at the time when the victim was in his care, custody, and control. Under federal law, Headley must serve 85% of his prison sentence upon his release from prison. He will be under the supervision of the U.S. Probation's Office for Life. Paul McCaffrey, acting United States Attorney for the Eastern District of Kentucky, and Raina Sawad, Special Agent in Charge, Department of Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, Sheriff Mike Coyle, Madison County Sheriff's Office, jointly announced the sentence. The investigation was conducted by HSI and Madison County Sheriff's Office. Assistant U.S. Attorney Aaron Roth is prosecuting the case on behalf of the United States. Thanks so much for joining us today. Make sure you come right back here tomorrow. Of course, we'll have more news, more weather, and more sports right here on Live at 5. Have a wonderful afternoon. And of course, can't wait to see you tomorrow. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, Live at 5.